What's going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy John, coming back at you again with another video for the day. Hope all is well on the other side of the internet. I don't know why I did that. It's fun. Anyway, when did we start thinking that life was going to be easy, gentlemen? When did we think that? When did we start thinking that? Yeah? Because nothing in life that's worth anything comes easy. Have you not realised that by now? And I'll give you a good analogy, bodybuilding. Okay, bodybuilding. To carve out and create and sculpt and build a physique which is good, which looks good, which looks aesthetic, however you say the word, which is functional, which is powerful, which is strong, yeah, which looks good as well, I'm going to emphasize that, takes time, energy, and a lot of fucking commitment. Commitment to the hard process. Because it's an easy process it's a simple process, but it's a process that is difficult to stick to, and it's definitely one of those things that is not something that's related to instant gratification. You're not going to be instantly rewarded when you do bodybuilding. It's going to take months for you to see results. It's going to take years for you to reach a certain goal, a certain strength standard. It's not going to happen overnight. Like me, I want to get up to 315 pounds on the bench. Currently, my bench is, I think it's like 150. Yeah, it's 150 pounds or something. So I've got 150 pounds to add. And that ain't going to happen in a few weeks' time. That's not going to happen in even a few months' time. That's going to happen in probably, I'm going to give it a year. I reckon I'll hit 315 in a year's time. And yeah, like it comes to building the chest, like it comes to building the arms or building your back or whatever, it takes time and effort to put in the work, the hours, the dues, pay your dues basically, for you to then see the payoff at the end. Okay, but if you live an easy life, if you eat crap all the time, if you're lazing around 24/7, if you're not working on yourself, if you're not going to the gym, if you're not sticking to your nutrition, your body will reflect what you've been doing. Nothing. It's going to reflect the easy, gluttonous life that you're living. And the same goes for your finances, your job, work, or earning, or living the life that you want to live. It takes time and effort. It won't come easy. And I think we've got this delusion in our head. And it's a bit like, the whole women attraction thing that everyone goes on about with NoFap or no PMO. It's such a small part of the journey. It's such a tiny, tiny, tiny element. It basically means nothing to me at this point. Like, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Because in reality, the woman attraction you're seeing is because you are handling your shit. That's really it. You're carrying yourself in a better way. You're holding yourself with confidence and assurance. I'm doing my bit. I'm playing my role. It's not that I'm sitting back and just doing NoFap and now women are coming to me in droves. That ain't happening. What will happen, what has happened, is that when you speak to women and you vibe with them, they are going to show you a lot of interest. They're going to show you a lot of interest. They're going to show you a lot of... Have you ever seen or heard of the deer in the headlights effect, when a woman's like looking at you like that and whatever? You'll see that a lot. You will, like, especially women who like you, because you are going to give off a masculine aura. Women are attracted to masculine energy. Pretty simple, man. But that don't mean that she's just gonna start, sucking you off in the middle of the fucking street. You still have to put the game in, bro. You've still got to put in the work. You've still got to go out into the world and go and talk to the girls. And trust me, you're going to get too horny. You're going to get so horny that you're going to do this anyway. I don't have to tell you to go and talk to women. How do I talk to women? You are going to talk to women. Because you're going to get so fucking horny. You're going to be so backed up. You're going to get pissed off over like months and months and months. If you haven't done this before, you're going to get pissed off and you're going to just start throwing yourself out and approaching women left, right and centre. It's going to happen. It's already happened to me. You're just going to get to that point where you're like, fuck, I just need to talk to women. I'm just going to go out and talk. And when you do that, time and effort is going to garner those results that you want to see. You want to take a woman home, you want to get a girlfriend, you want a partner, or you just want something casual, you want friends with benefits or whatever, I don't know. I've got no dog in that fight, right? That's up to you how you deal with women. But if you want to get to that stage, you've got to put in the work and the effort. I don't think a lot of people are saying that. Like, they're saying law of attraction, this, law of attraction. Law of attraction is real. No PMO is real. This shit works. It's just that that's not an excuse to be complacent and lazy. It's not an excuse to not go out and live your life and do the things you're meant to be doing on a daily basis and then pick up on the opportunities when they arise. They will arise if you're living that kind of lifestyle. Do you understand that? But a lot of people, what happens is they They get in a rut. They get stuck in a thought process or a thought loop. They may get a little depressed, and they start getting pessimistic about life because they're seeing just the same things happen over and over again. They're like a hamster in a wheel, just doing the same thing over and over again. Don't do that. You got to break the routine occasionally, not all the time, but you got to break the routine. Go and do something new, yeah, or just wake up at a different time, or go to sleep at a different time. Just do these small little changes in your life, and then just do the things as regular. Go out. I go to the library to do work, for example, so I'm always talking to people. When I'm walking on the street, or I'm just having a smoke on the side, if I see a woman and she's looking nice, I'm gonna let nature take over. I'm gonna do and let whatever happens, right? I'm gonna see what happens. But if I've definitely got an interest in a girl, I'm up there. I don't hesitate anymore. And this is a big difference from me back in the old days when I didn't know how a man was to approach a woman. I didn't know, but now I know. Now I know how a man approaches a woman. A man approaches a woman by approaching a woman. He likes her and he wants to get with her, okay? And he's pretty direct, he's pretty honest, and he has nothing to lose. That's how a man does it. You don't need to learn PUA, you don't need to learn game or, any of the books or the seminars and this and that. You don't need that. You don't need it, man. If you want some basics on not really, what you need to know is you just need to approach women. That's what you need to do. And you need to approach women and you need to let them know in subtle ways, in whatever way you want to, let them know that you like them and that you want something to happen, okay? But you don't just leave it open-ended. You set something up. You say, okay, I'd like to see you again, what you're doing on Friday, or what you're doing this week, next week, whatever, right? You set something up, so you set up an opportunity to see this woman again, if you like her, right? Or if you're really vibing then and there and you're both free, you can hang out then, right? At the end of the day, it's about having a good time with someone, okay? The sex is like a result of having a good time with someone. It's like, I don't know, it's like the culmination of having a good time with someone. You have a good time with someone, and then you kind of culminate it physically. You only know this through experience, though. You don't know this because this isn't taught to you. And if you go and ask your mum or your fucking aunts or your cousins or whatever, they're going to give you the bullshit, answer, just, be a good guy and whatever bullshit. No, guys, if you want anything out of life, finances, women, whatever, yeah, you got to go out and you got to go seek it. Go seek it. Go find it. Find it and let it happen then. It will happen. That's the thing, even with the jobs, it will happen. If you put yourself out there in the realm of work, and you apply, you send cover letters, CVs over and over and over again, you keep trying, be persistent, keep tweaking your approach, tweaking the way you're doing things, you're going to see the payoff. It will not happen quick, though. It won't happen overnight. Same thing with the women. It won't happen overnight. You're going to go through pain. You're going to go through rejection. You're going to go through pessimism. But if you're aware of these things from the get-go, you will know that you're equipped to deal with all these things anyway. That's why you're really doing no PMO, gentlemen. It's self-improvement. But realistically, it's not even just self-improvement. Alarm went off. It's not just self-improvement. It's you're equipped with the tools that you need to go and tackle the challenges of life. Life is a challenge, gentlemen. Again, people complain about women. It boggles my mind. If you complained about finances, people would say you're a fucking loser. They'd say, what are you doing? Go fucking build yourself up, man. If it comes to women, again, other people who know what they're talking about will tell you the same thing. They'll say, bro, stop being a fucking loser. Go get it. Go get it. I remember when once I spoke to this old guy about women, and he was like, if you want women, go and fucking hit on women. Hit on every woman you see until one says yes. It's pretty simple. Now, obviously, you don't want to be a thirsty, frustrated loser and do it in that state. Of course not. You want to do it in the sense of, I want to share a gift that I have, and the gift of me being alive. I'm alive, I'm a person, I have all these great qualities to share with you. Come join my ride, okay? But it is on your terms, right? But anyway, I don't want to go on a rant about women and game and all that shit. The video was really meant about challenges, and how really getting on this no PMO journey is about being able to equip yourself to face those challenges. Because the challenges are going to always be there. When you're with a woman, it's a fucking challenge, dude. It ain't easy. Women have a lot of bullshit. They've got a lot of bullshit that they're going to bring to the table. I don't think a lot of people realise that. I don't think they realise how much bullshit comes when you're with a woman. It's all nice, of course, it's great, but it's also, there's a lot of bullshit involved. And if you're not on your game, like if you don't know what you're doing in life, man, that shit's going to fuck you up. Because very quickly, if I was to give you this hypothesis and you go with a woman, and then like a few months down the line, like she starts giving you shit and you start fucking up. Like you start caving, you start being a yes man, and you start fucking being a loser and everything. She's going to leave you. And now you're going to be miserable. You're going to be worse off than you were when you started out. which is why it's so important for you to get yourself sorted out. So important to get your priorities in your head sorted out and have women as something that you do quite literally on the side. It's a fun activity. It's social. It's a social activity. You're kind of just giving back to humans when you're with a girl, when you're with even dudes. If you're just socializing and shit, you're just having fun. It's not serious. But the serious stuff, the things that you're supposed to be taking seriously, your finances, your physical and mental health, those are the most important things you want to be sorting out, man. That's the most important thing, because that's going to keep you alive. It's going to keep you going. And that's a challenge. The physical health is a challenge. You're going to have those days where you don't feel like working out, where you don't feel like keeping to the diet. Happens. You're going to have those days when it comes to finances. I hate my job. I hate this job. I don't like it. Or my boss is a dick. Or I'm not getting enough money. Or I've sent out all these applications and no one's got back to me. This is going to happen to you. But you have to understand you're equipping yourself to be the person who is able to overcome these challenges. And I mean the challenges of pain, regret, not even regret, pain, fear, rejection. Really important, man. Rejection is a part of life. You accept that at a certain point, that rejection is going to happen to you. It's not going to work out your way the first time every time. It will work out eventually. That's where you have the faith, because it will work out if you keep trying. It will. But the persistence and the faith is where people lack. And that's why you either have faith in God or you have faith in yourself. Now, I have more faith in God, but at the end of the day, if we really look at it, God is technically me. He is the life force. It is the life force that has created me and is responsible for everything that's alive in the universe and everything that isn't alive as well. And that's a power and a force that I can't comprehend or even understand how it works. But it works, and it's worked in my case, because I'm talking to you here on the phone. So I trust that, and I trust the process, and I trust that as I work methodically, step by step, to get to my goals, they will work out eventually. And I will have obstacles on the line. Things will go wrong. Bad things are going to happen. My emotions are going to get in the way. My own thoughts are going to get... I'm going to get in my own way. And I'm prepared for that. I'm aware of this, and I'm prepared for it. And you need to be too. You need to be too, man. Okay? So just understand, life is a challenge, but you're perfectly able to deal with it. Perfectly able. Okay? You're equipped to. And this is the point of No PMO. It's to equip you to deal with the challenges of life. And you know very well deep down that when you were doing the old stuff, you were not equipped for anything. You were not equipped for any sort of negative thing in life at all. If anything negative happened to you in your life, you'd be fucking thrown off. You were like a wind. You were like a branch blown off by the wind. But now, when you get on this journey, you're like a tree that's rooted in the ground, and that when the wind comes, you could have a fucking hurricane. But that fucking tree is going to remain solid and grounded. That's what you are. And that's what you got to imagine yourself to be. Alright, man? That's it. That's my message. I hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you're doing well. I'll see you in the next one. Take it easy, bro.